Okay, so this week we've got another question that someone sent in a few months ago, and they're saying they've always suffered from varying levels of anxiety. They can control occasional bouts of anxiety with breathing, yoga, etc. But over the last few years, it's manifested into a fear of choking, and really it's a phobia now. And they're saying it's worse when I'm trying to drink liquids. As a result, I'm never properly hydrated. I choked as a young person, thought I was a goner. 45 years on, I can still feel the panic in my throat. So this is an ongoing anxiety issue. And they're saying in my anxiety, I somehow override the natural swallow instinct and get extremely worked up. My throat constricts and I sometimes do choke. So this is a very old fear going back to youth and maybe some other lives that this person has lived. I'm going to bring in the collective. They're going to work with this wonderful light bearer energetically, and all of you as well. Just think of something that kind of is it's kind of hard for you, something you're just not sure about, or something that puts you into a bit of a panic, or even supposedly low level anxiety. Just think of that and then take in the energy work because it can assist you as well. So let's just go into our breathing and I'll bring the collective in. If you don't know who they are, the description's in the uh, video description. So, all right, just going into our breathing. And you'll hear them next. Well, greetings, dear ones. We are, as always, very pleased to work with all of you here. And so we are looking at this issue of this dear one suffering from varying levels of anxiety to the degree it's become a phobia, very fearful when swallowing because they nearly choked as a youngster. All right, so let's look at this, calling in their spirit team. And the spirit teams of all of you watching now at any time, space, they knew you'd be here, no worries. And greetings, dear ones. What's going on, please, with this, dear one? We're just going to listen and see what is at the base of this anxiety, please. Okay. So you've had a life. We're going to speak directly to this brilliant light bringer who sent in this question. You had a life in which you were choked to death, it looks like, one in which you were hanged, and one in which you drowned. So liquids will be difficult based on that, most assuredly, yes. Just listening. Okay. Absolutely. The incident when they were young that occurred because it triggered very old trauma, and now's the chance to not only encounter it and realize it's there, but to actually work with it, calling in all of the past, present, future lives of this particular way shower, this light bringer who sent in this question, and everybody who wishes to be included as well, to engage with us in this and asking for healing or just some release of this very old energy pattern and this the heaviness of this old burden. Everybody into this circle of light, please. Past, present, future lives on this or any planet, any time, space. That's it. Any existence, any reality. Yep, we see it. We see it. Ah. Why the throat? Why so many incidents affecting the throat, please? Speaking with the spirit team. Hmm. You have some special capacity in the throat. You may or may not speak a lot of languages in this life, Dewan, but you have spoken a lot. You've been a bit of an ambassador or a translator. You've got a lot of light in your heart space. So there, those with dark intent are going to think, okay, that's what I've got to attack. That's what I'm going to go after because I don't like all the light that this one is sharing with me. And it's intimidating or troubling, or it's bringing up questions in my own consciousness I don't like. And also, you wrote it into your life chart. Why is that? Okay. All right. Having to do with energy languages. You knew if you accentuated the presence of the throat and had to go through healing processes with it, that it would also free many thousands or maybe millions of others on some level and assist them with remembering the energy languages. And there are many. Some people call them light languages. That's one kind of energetic language, but there are many. Yeah, you're very connected to the whale and dolphin family. They engage in absolutely astounding healing sound frequencies in what are called whale song or dolphin speak, etc. And their languages are full of healing, not only for the sea, but for the entire planet. And they're intergalactic in nature. Now, what you've done is also intergalactic in nature. You've been the translator, you've been the ambassador intergalactically. You still are, probably more in your sleep state. You're in that role in a more obvious way, but in a quieter way, even in your waking hours. All right, we're going to call in now everybody who stood against you, everybody who troubled you. And we want you to send a line of light from your heart to theirs and let them know you were in the plan somehow. And I don't always understand how, but I don't need to understand how. How is a rather strange and often irrelevant question. When you're trying to create something, draw something new into your life, the left brain will start yelling, yes, but how are we going to do that? And it's not at all relevant. For the most part, the universe takes care of it. Now, in this case, you were speaking to their higher selves with your energies, and they really hated that. Yeah. Was there criminality involved in terms of, did somebody feel just in hanging this one? No. Yeah, just an act of malice. All right. Yeah, come forward, please. Everybody who ever bothered, troubled, tortured, harmed, killed in any way this this particular light bringer with this question. Yeah, that's it. We're seeing it. We're seeing the whole energy of the throat closing up out of fear, out of shock, out of uh, absolute terror of death. Yeah, yeah, come forward. Sending a lot of light to these hearts. We're going to end all of these contracts right now, including the contract to choke. Higher self, that's acceptable and all right with you? All right, let's extract the wisdom. Yes, we're extracting the wisdom. Straight onto the soul level. Yes, good. And the soul accept this, bringing in a lot of light from the soul to light you up and to help you realize this fear is kind of inherent in my system, but it's not necessary. Yeah, wonderful. Wonderful. Very good. We see you releasing a lot of old shock, pain, resentment. You couldn't believe how cruel these people were and yeah, how they justified their actions. All of it goes into that beautiful violet fire, bringing the white flame of the divine feminine as well. Yeah, wonderful. Everything gets transmuted in those flames. Everything gets returned to pure sparkling light. Wonderful. That's it. That's it. Very good. Very good. All of it goes into that. Perfect. Yes, perfect. Release. Just release. Do you know who you are in relation to this one? Why your soul family? Was this agreed upon? Yeah. Ah, that's interesting. There were aspects of Earth life that you didn't fully understand, but wanted to understand even on the deepest and in some ways quite a violent, quite a visceral level. And so you went into these situations where you were being hanged or beaten or strangled or what have you. And yeah, absolutely. You've taken a lot of abuse to that throat. Absolutely pulling all that old trauma out of the heart space, the out of the throat and the neck and out of the shoulders and yeah, the spine. Yeah, absolutely. Out of the recesses of the subconscious. Can you come forward, please? Old fears in the subconscious. There we go. You're not needed anymore, friend. Into the light, into the light, into the, yeah, into that beautiful white flame of the divine feminine. Just release all that. That's it. Speaking out everybody's phobias, everybody's anxiety, all the shock, all the upset, the terror. I can't believe it. I can't believe this is happening. Going out of my body. What if I die? I know I am dying. All of those feelings. Yeah. Perfect. Into that beautiful white flame. And Saint Germain is here with his violet fire as well. That's it. Release. Release. Come on, come on. All those old contracts and agreements to suffer this way. The blueprint, the etheric blueprint into the white flame. That's it. You're done. You're done here. You served your purpose, fear. You served your purpose, anxiety and shock. Yeah, regret. How do I redress this? Should I come in again and try to make everything okay? Or the anger at your abusers, your executors, your torturers, all of it. Into the white flame. That's it. All of you who did this, you see these contracts are finished? Anybody tracking this one or any of these dear ones in the etheric, trying to keep this fear going, trying to keep the reality of that very shocking incident alive in their current energies? It's mainly an energy pattern. And, all right, look, come forward, come forward. No, that's got to stop opening a portal of light. You see that? You see that? You need to go into the light. You need to go forward. Loved ones, come forward, please. Light emissaries, angels of transition, can you come forward? Thank you so much. Thank you. Time to go home. Come on, let's go with our loved ones. Any and all entities sitting in these dear ones' energies, the one who wrote the question and anybody watching now, anybody anxiety-ridden, easily upset, easily rattled, the nervous system, maybe you were born with a rattled nervous system because of what's happened in other lives. You've really been through the ringer. All right, look, any and all entities who resonated with that and are only emphasizing and magnifying that effect in these beautiful light bringers. Look up into the light right now. You don't have to live in fear anymore. Loved ones, take them by the hand. Please join. Yes, yep. Let them know the higher realms are beautiful. It's your real home. Angelics, will you assist? Any messiahs this dear ones need to see? Yeah, you need to move on, please. Yeah, not your body. It's not your body and it's not your life. No, not at all. Come on, time to go home. Time to go home. Let's move along. Let's move along. Yes, absolutely. It's a beautiful place. No more fear. No, you don't have to worry about that. You don't have to stay hyper vigilant. There's only love there. There's no judgment. This is your moment. Absolved of all sin, released, freed, saved. Look who's here. Look at this beautiful being you've loved all your life. Yeah, they're here now. They're here to welcome you. That's it. That's it. Come on. Light emissaries, can you assist, please, with this crowd? Yeah. Open your eyes. Come on, look up. Look up. There we go. There we go. Wonderful. Wonderful. All right. Anxiety, not needed. Into the violet flame, into the white flame. Yeah. Very good. We're going to close this portal. Everybody needs to move along. There we go. Excellent. Excellent. Yes, you can. Yep, absolutely. Just think of it and it'll be there for you. Nothing but love. No judgment. No need to be afraid. Nothing but love. We're going to close that portal for now. All right. If you are troubled with real anxiety, friends, we would listen to this a number of times. 2, 3, 4 times is not too many. I'm going to ask as well of this Dear Ones team, anything connected to this, the fear of choking, the feeling that, fear connected to some other issue, in other words. And fear of, yes, okay. Connected to a fear of authority. Can we just deal with that, please? Yeah. All the past, present, future lives in the circle of light. Toss all that old trauma into that beautiful violet fire. And we've got you in the white flame, the divine feminine as well. Toss all that. Yeah, it reverts to pure sparkling light, pure sparkling energy. It's not yours anymore. You don't have to carry it. Very good. Very good. We see a lot of beings, a lot of lives, a lot of earth lives that all of you have lived, very happy to relieve themselves of that burden, and they're just tossing it in or kicking it into that violet fire. You're already in the white flame as well. Beautiful. Just reverts back to pure energy. That's all. Pure sparkling light. All right. Anything else? Higher self. Bringing in a lot of beautiful healing emerald green ray. Reassurance. You don't need this to stay alive. You don't need fear. You don't need anxiety. No, just give us that. No. Any little interesting beings who attach to that? I'm sending you back into the light, please. Come on. That's it. That's it. Closing the portal. All right. All right, dear one. Allow yourself to just sort of take in those energies. You're just listening to your team. They're saying, see if you can start with just little bits of water that just sort of sit on the tongue and don't require a lot of effort and struggle to swallow. And so just start with that. Just little bits of water to let yourself realize, I'm okay. This is safe. And of course, during the tapping can help you start out just feeling like it's not safe to swallow. I don't know why. I feel really unsafe. This is just awful. I don't know what's wrong. You just get out all those feelings. And then you're going to say, small self, younger self, past life selves, current life self, everything is fine. It's safe for me to swallow. I'm doing fine. I'm safe. It's okay. Nothing's going to choke me. You just keep affirming these really beautiful, positive phrases that are going to give courage. As you're tapping on these meridian points, you're basically speaking to the subconscious. And that's what's been holding on to all this fear. Not you, you're not your everyday conscious self, but that which is past and that which has remained on some level in your psyche, but it can be released, all of those old fears. So we send much love and many blessings. Namaste. Okay, thanks so much, everybody. This is Caroline again, and thank you for joining us. And of course, next week or the following, we'll be doing another issue that somebody sent in asking for some energy work on. So thank you so much for being with us. Huge blessings. If you want to like and subscribe, that would be completely phenomenal. Please do join our community. You're welcome here, and we send much love and huge appreciation for all the light you're anchoring into the planet now. Namaste.